Hey guys, and welcome to a coffee time with a social worker. And I am Alex. Just wanted to discuss a little bit about a serious dilemma that is in the field of social work and that all social workers face today. And if you stick tuned for the rest of the video, and let's find out more about the social worker code of ethics. And this is what every social worker faces, so let's get to it. So, what are ethics? Ethics are basically a set of principles that guide a situation and what you are supposed to do by law. For example, you are supposed to keep everything that you do with the client confidential. And everything that you have with the client remains confidential. And so that way they can feel comfortable establishing that one-on-one rapport with you as well. And it's basically anything that makes you ponder and question, and it's like, what is that? And is there something that I could have done better in that situation? And anything that makes you question is an ethical dilemma. So, let me say, so as you guys all know, obviously, by law, as a social worker, we are mandated to report any type of abuse and thoughts of suicide and neglect as well. So we are mandated by law to be able to report those as well. And that is really basically the gist of that as well. So, and we say that upfront to a client. So when we are starting off with the client, we start off by saying everything that we do together, it remains confidential. But if there is something that I feel that needs to be reported, and let's just say that you're thinking about suicide or things of that nature, that would be something as well. So, for example, here's an ethical dilemma that I faced when I first started out in the field as well. One of my clients that I saw on a regular basis, I was very adamant about seeing her every day, week by week, and she became a really well-established client as well. We built a really good rapport. But I started to notice that she started to rely on me too much. And that was for certain things. And this made me start to question. And I was like, But I kind of put it off because I was a newbie and I didn't really know what to do. And I was like, okay. But as time went along, it kind of came to the point where it was kind of becoming more of a friendship instead of a client and professional social worker relationship. And so what I had to do, and it may be a little bit uncomfortable, but I had to come in and set some boundaries. And even if the client didn't like that, then I had to do what was right in that situation. And I set some firm guidelines as to be knowing that I'm there for them, but I'm not their personal best friend or caretaker. So that is basically what I implied, and I kind of learned from the situation as well. So, and for those of you that don't know, we have a set of laws and procedures that are a set of code of ethics that are established by the Society for a National Society for Coworkers, and you can look them up. If you would like a video on, if you would like a video more on the gist of the certain step-by-step dilemmas, please let me know, and I will be more than happy to do that for you guys and upload that, and I'll do a question and answer type of thing. So if you want that video, either type it in the comment section below, and then we'll get started. And if you like this video, of course, please feel free to get started. And those are some of my tips for starting out and what an ethical dilemma is, and just a brief type of introduction into the topic of social worker ethics as well. And it can be the same that are applied for counseling as well. So if you're a counselor, you have your own code of ethics that you follow, but everyone who is in the helping profession is mandated by law to follow their own certain guidelines. And otherwise, you can get into trouble when you are being providing a service for a client as well. So that is basically that. So one of my what the takeaway is always is set boundaries with the client, and that is basically the number one gist, and that can go in any profession as well. It doesn't have to be a social worker or counselor. It can be in any type of profession, whether it be a doctor, patient, lawyer, client, or any type of business type of deal as well. And you can follow these type of guidelines, and you can see, and there'll be like there's like this knowingness inside of you that goes off. Is this the right situation? So anytime that makes you question it, that is something that you need to look into. So I hope you like this video, and if you want me to either type out a series of examples so that way you can have at your disposal, please let me know, and I will give that out to you, or put that in the comments below and hit the subscribe button. And until next time, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day and happy social working, and I will talk with you all next week. Bye, everybody.